When you are called on for your question,
I gotta
please
shoot
state your
back.
name and affiliation first, please. Sorry. Adam Rittenberg.
Yeah, Jaime, congratulations. You guys are down 14 late in the first half. How big was?
I think you cut out. Um,
Sorry, you got me.
yeah, I got you now. I got you now.
Yeah, sorry about that. You guys are down 14. Late in the first half. I know you hit a big shot there at the end. What changed for you guys in the second half, and what does it say about your team that you were able to come all the way back and force overtime and then ultimately win this game?
I think it says a lot about our team and our resilience that we have. We knew coming out of the first half that that's not the half of basketball that we are used to playing. So we knew we had to come out in the second half with a different energy, defensive mindset, and try to get steals in transition.
Bill Plaschke.
Yeah, Jaime, what's going through your mind? You're down 5 with 90 seconds left.
Oh, you cut out again.
What's going through your mind? You're down 5 with 90 seconds left.
What's going through my mind? Win the game. That's a lot of time. There's a lot of time left on the clock. You can do a lot in those 90 seconds. And, I wasn't thinking about losing this game. I didn't think, there was any chance that we couldn't come back and win. So, winning was on my mind the entire time.
Carter Hill.
Hey, Jaime, congratulations on the win. Just wanted to ask you, going into the overtime period, you obviously had the momentum, but you guys have played in a lot of overtime games this year compared to Michigan State. Did you think that had any advantage over the Spartans in this one? How did that help you guys in this game?
I think that was an advantage towards us, just because that's a position that we're used to playing in. Like you said, we've been in a lot of overtime games, and when we get into overtime, we know that's when we got to turn up the heat and really win this game.
Thank you.
John Fanta.
Yes, Jaime, John Fanta, College Hoops Digest.
You guys, I don't know what's happening, but you guys keep cutting out in the middle of the question.
Hey, I got you back.
Okay, there it is.
And hopefully it's
Sorry, John, about that.
Don't worry about it. For you to have a career night in your NCAA tournament debut, how much did you relish this big stage, and just what was the feeling, the difference of a March Madness game?
It's just a big stage. I mean, as a kid, everyone dreams about playing in this tournament. And, this is March Madness. You could really, I know, it might be corny, but you could feel the madness when you're in the gym. We had, as many fans as we did, you felt the energy. The energy was there. It was live. We're playing in John Wooden's home court, so that's definitely meant something to us. We wanted to come in here and get the win for him. But, yeah, I mean, this is the greatest time of the year for a college basketball player.
Kevin Fielder.
Hey, Jaime, congratulations. Obviously, going into this game, was there a mission for you to try and get going early and try and start hitting your shots early?
I don't think it was really a mission of me scoring the ball. It was more of a mission of me, doing whatever I can to help the team win. And, tonight that was scoring. I try to play as best defense as I could tonight, try to get deflections, try to get steals, block shots, rebound, everything. So my determination coming into this game was to do whatever it takes to win.
Sam King.
I'm Sam King from the Journal and Courier in Lafayette.
How you doing?
I screwed up again. Sorry.
All right, Jaime, let's try this again.
Okay.
You mentioned John Wooden, and obviously he's all around this place. He's got a jersey hanging up in here. He's got his number up in the rafters. He's got a statue outside. Did you guys get a chance to delve into that history a little bit when he showed up for practice, or did Coach Cronin talk about that at all?
I mean, when we practiced here, it was pretty late at night. It was like I think at like 9, 10:30 at night. So we kind of just went in and got out. But obviously as UCLA basketball players, we know the history of John Wooden and what he meant to this school and what he meant to UCLA. So yeah, just coming in here was something really special, really special.
Bill Plaschke again.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, how is this team a reflection of Coach Cronin?
I think just tonight we showed the resilience that we have and the toughness that it takes to win. He's a really tough coach. He's hard on us, but he brings out the best in us. As you guys saw tonight, we were down 14 in the first half, and then we come back and win the game in overtime. I think just that game really shows what type of coach he is and how he's never going to give up on us.
Kevin McCatskill.
Yes, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Look good out there, man.
Thank you very much.
You haven't shot this many free throws since February. Were you being more aggressive on purpose, or was it a coincidence?
I didn't know that stat, so I guess I don't really have an answer for that. I think just me being more aggressive tonight, especially on the offensive end. When you're aggressive on offense, you tend to get fouls and go to the free throw line. So, yeah.
Thank you, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Do we have any other further questions? Are we good? Okay, Jaime, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'm on, man, if you can hear me.
We've got Coach Cronin here. Coach, congratulations on the win. We're going to ask you to begin with an opening statement. For the media, please use your raise hand function to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you're called on for your question, please state your name and affiliation first. Coach, give us a brief opening statement and then we will go to questions.
Well, obviously, very happy for our guys. We've been through a long year with injuries and losing guys, and then recently struggled to close some games out, and despite playing well at times. So the players really needed this. So I'm really, really happy for the guys. They've been battling hard and really concerned with their confidence, being shook after what we've gone through in the last few weeks. Pac-12 obviously didn't help us, making us go to Oregon in our last week. Put us on a 3-game road trip, and we lost Johnny for the USC game, and then Oregon State got on a roll, and we missed free throws and lost that one. So our confidence was definitely shaken. So we were trying to as a coaching staff, make sure that we pumped them up as much as we could, getting ready for tonight. But Michigan State came out playing really well. Their offensive execution in the first half was as good as I've seen them. Their shooting, their passing, they pretty much got whatever they wanted against us. So we huddled up at halftime as a coaching staff and tried to turn up the heat defensively in the second half and try to make them uncomfortable as much as we could. The kids responded, and I thought our intensity level obviously went way up in the second half defensively. Got a lot of contributions. Obviously, Jaime and Johnny put the ball in the basket for us. But Jalen Clark, I thought, gave us some big minutes as well. But anyways, just obviously a great win and a great game, 2 storied programs. I got as much respect for Tom Izzo as anybody in the business. So big win for us.
Okay, Adam Grossbard.
Mick, given the way the last 4 games had gone for your team, what does it tell you about your guys, the way they came back from down 14 and then, down again in the last couple of minutes to tie it and win in overtime?
Well, that's Bruin basketball now. For me, it used to be Bearcat basketball. I just told the team, we won the game on an offensive rebound. We tied the game on an offensive rebound, got the loose ball, tipped it, got an and one to tie the game. That's the type of stuff that are hallmarks of winning programs. Tom Izzo's team's been doing those things for a long time. So, in our quest to build our culture and our toughness, for me, it was really fitting that we won that way, and we had to come back. But it just shows you, these games are never over. Look, anybody can win these games. Or neutral sites. Everybody's in quarantine. The kids playing in this tournament, all these teams are playing out of their minds, and I can promise you it's not the same for the kids. So, go ahead.
I saw you share a moment with your dad after the game. What did it mean to you to have that moment? What did he have to say to you?
It's good to see him. He's getting old, man. I'm teasing. I talk to him every day. I wake up, and as I'm heading down Sepulveda, I call him, ask him how the weather is in Cincinnati, and I explain to him the sun's already coming up over the Santa Monica Mountains. I got to put my sunglasses on, so I mess with him every day. But, yeah, I had not seen my dad since our Arizona State win last year at the end of February. COVID hit. He canceled his flight to Vegas. Trying to stay safe, not traveling on airplanes. So talking to somebody every day, it's weird. It's weird to see him. You're talking about a guy. You guys got to remember now. This guy's like last year. I know he lives in Cincinnati, but he's flying out every month, spending a week with me. So it was great. Now I get to see him again.
Hey, Adam Rittenberg.
Hey, Mick, Adam Rittenberg at ESPN. Congratulations. You mentioned that confidence has been an issue for your team, and then you go down 14. You're still down big at halftime. How did you guys restore that confidence to a point where you're able to come back and win?
Well, obviously I coach at a place where, the best coach ever used to sit in a chair, and, Coach Wooden said, greatness is giving your best effort. He never talked about winning or losing. I was concerned with our effort in the first half. I didn't talk about, and I really don't talk about winning or losing a lot with these guys. I try to talk to them about their effort. And in trying to build our program and trying to get them to understand there's a difference between effort and winning effort, championship effort. So we talked about our effort. That was really our concern at halftime. You're on this stage against Michigan State, down the street from not far from Lansing. They haven't had to travel. We're coming across the country, all the above. But it's all an excuse. There's 40 minutes, and you got to give your best effort. So that's really was our concern.
Okay, Bill Plaschke.
Yeah, Coach, how compelling was it that you did this in basically Wooden's home gym?
Yeah.
Under his banner with his, his sort of style of play.
Yeah, I couldn't find a statue the other night when we got up here to practice. It was so late. We didn't start practice till 9:30, and you're only allowed down certain hallways. There's people with signs. You can't go here. You can't go there. And I understand it all. So I think we're done playing here. So I got try to see that statue before I leave. But maybe Coach's luck was with us. I might have to text his son. Text Jim down in Orange County. Hopefully he was watching tonight. Hopefully Coach gave us some luck, get some made threes, some made free throws. But I think, Bill, we were due for some luck as well. It's been a rough couple weeks for us. The ball's not bounced our way at all. But obviously, yeah, it's really, for me, it's cool. It's cool to be the UCLA coach, Bill. It's extremely cool for me. But yeah, to have this win here, with his jersey up there was, now that you talk about it, it's, maybe he was looking down on us.
Okay, Carter Hill.
Hey, Coach, Carter Hill from Fifth Quarter. Congratulations on the win. That was a really fun game to watch. I'm just curious. I asked Jaime the same question. You guys have played in a lot of overtime games this season. Michigan State had not played in any. Do you think that created a significant advantage for you this evening?
Respectfully, no. I think Tom Izzo's coached a lot of overtime games. So no, I really don't think that was a factor. I think, and I don't believe anybody fouled out on either team. So foul trouble was in play, but we were able to get Cody through without fouling out, which was helpful to us.
Okay, Sam
Thank
King.
you.
Coach Sam King, Lafayette Journal and Courier. UCLA is 3-0 here now, but they've been decades apart between games. Obviously, Michigan State plays here pretty much every year. Was there concern that this is a gym that they're very familiar with? They've shot here, basically every season in the Big Ten.
Very much a concern. Also, the proximity to Lansing, to travel, everything. But, like I said earlier, there's a game, there's a clock and a score, and so 40 minutes, and it's all at zero. So, try to build my program to where, those things don't matter. Excuses are, they may be valid, but it's game, it didn't give them any extra points.
Okay, Kevin Fielder.
Hey, Coach, Kevin Fielder from Fifth Quarter. Congratulations. You've obviously coached in a lot of NCAA tournament games. Where does Jaime's performance rank among those, and what made tonight so special for him?
Well, obviously, first of all, the game plan, I thought we had a big advantage with him. I thought that Hall and Hauser would struggle to guard him. So going in, he knew I was coming his way with a lot of stuff. But, one thing about Jaime that I knew was important, when I took the job, I knew Jaime had already signed, and I had seen him and made a veiled attempt at recruiting him. He's way too smart. He wasn't going to turn down UCLA. So, but I know what the competitor that he is. So none of it's surprised. Jaime's almost better when we're down. He's got tremendous heart. But I thought he had some favorable matchups. And then late they put Henry. They had to, what we did. So Coach Izzo went smaller and put Aaron Henry on him to try to stop him. So, Johnny got it going as well. But we were going to have to score some points, guys, because the way they played offensively to catch them, we were going to have to get the ball in the basket.
Okay, John Fanta.
Hey, Mick, John Fanta, College Hoops Digest. Congratulations on the win. You've alluded to it in a variety of ways, but to be down 5 with 90 seconds left in regulation, to be facing, as you said, someone who you have a lot of respect for in Coach Izzo, and to kind of be on the opening night of this stage that we've been waiting for 2 years. Just when you came to this program, how much did you think of a moment like this? And now what's the reward of taking this step in the NCAA tournament and moving on?
Well, whenever you're trying to build a program, right, it builds belief in your locker room. You know, when we play with, we play with championship effort, that we can win games. And this is what it's going to take. This is what it's going to take. Well, our reward is we get to play BYU, which, is going to be no small task. They played well. They were up 12 on Gonzaga. I was home watching that game. I thought they might have had them. So that's our reward. But obviously from a program standpoint, when you take over a program, there's no tournament last year. We were going to make it, and it was taken away from the kids. So I think I speak for all coaches that, it's just so nice to be able to have the kids get a chance to do this. But when you're building a program, it's obviously a big win for us and a step forward in the right direction. But we got more work to do, guys.
Okay, Coach, it's time for one more question. Tracy Pearson, please.
Hey, Mick. I came in a little late, so I don't know if you answered it.
Okay.
How was it? First off, how was it to see your father tonight? Yeah. And secondly, talk a little bit about Jalen Clark's contribution.
Well, it's great to see my dad. Some things never change. Even though I wasn't there, they had my credit card at dinner when my family met here. So, but no, I'm just teasing. He's looking good. I got to get him some new shirts, hopefully with the Jordan stuff. I haven't given him any Johnny O, who hooked us up this year to get through the season. So, it's a great question, though, Tracy. I thought, there's no way we win without Jalen Clark. We have to play some small ball. Max should be in high school, so he's doing his best. But the toughness and intensity to Jalen Clark, that's why I signed him. I should have listened to his AAU coach when I got the job, who told me Jalen Clark needs to play for you. You guys were made for each other. You just got to have competitors on your team. But that said, he made a couple really good plays where, to be able to just jump in a game. He doesn't ever practice at the 5 spot. And he had a couple of nice offensive reads of their defense where he made some really good plays. He scored a bucket. He assisted on another bucket. And then, his defense and rebounding is always on point. So he was huge for us.
Okay, that's all the questions for Coach tonight. Coach Cronin, congratulations on the win and advancing to the first round.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.